Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. I hope you all are fine and live your life happily. Today we are starting from the model paper 169. Okay. Let's start it from question number 1. The question number 1 is Sir Sayyid Ahmad Khan was the editor of Tehzeekul Ahlak. Sir Sayyid Ahmad Khan was the editor of Tehzeekul Ahlak. Next one is Maulana Hasrat Mohani was the editor of Urdu Muwalla. Maulana Hasrat Mohani was the editor of Urdu Muwalla. Next one is Munshi Mehboob Alam was the editor of Paisa Akbar. ठीक है, सॉरी पैसा अखबार सॉरी मुंशी महबूब आलाम वाज द एडिटर ऑफ पैसा अखबार. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वन इज Pravada was the newspaper of Soviet Union. Pravada was the newspaper of Soviet Union. Next one is at the time of partition of the total number of Muslims newspaper and the total number of Muslim newspapers and periodicals in Pakistan at the time of partition. The total number is 200. 200 at the time of the partition of Pakistan. The total number of Muslims newspapers and particles is 200. Okay, next one is the headquarter of CNN. Headquarter of CNN is at Atlanta. Headquarter of CNN is at Atlanta. Next one is Friends Not Masters is a book, is the autobiography, that is the autobiography of General Ayub Khan. Friends Not Master is the autobiography of Islamic General General Ayub Khan. Okay. Next one is Islamic Ideological Council. Islamic Ideological Council was established by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Okay. Question is Islamic Ideological Council was established by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Next one is Objective resolution was passed during the regime of Liaquat Ali Khan. Objective resolution passed in 1949 during the regime of Liaquat Ali Khan. Next one is novelist Naseem Hijazi. Novelist Naseem Hijazi was the editor of Daily Kohistan. That is the news agency Kohistan. Novelist Naseem Hijazi was the editor of Daily Kohistan. Next one is Sindbad Jahazi. Sindbad Jahazi was the pen name of Maulana Chirag Hassan Hasrat. Chirag Hassan Hasrat. Sindbad Jahazi was the pen name of Maulana Chirag Hassan Hasrat. Next one is the author of the novel Allah Ke Sipahi. Allah Ke Sipahi is written by Dr. Miskin Ali Hijazi. Dr. Miskin Ali Hijazi. Next one, Pakistan television was inaugurated by General Ayub Khan in 1964 at Lahore. Pakistan television was inaugurated by General Ayub Khan. Next one is Pakistan national game is hockey. Next one is the founder of popular newspaper Kohinoor. Kohinoor was founded by Munshi Harsukh Rai. Munshi Harsukh Rai. Next one is the British government passed Government of India Act. The British government passed Government of India Act in 1939. Government of India Act. Next one is Lord Mountbatten prepared the plan of India's partition, which is called in history 3rd June plan. Lord Mountbatten prepared plan of India's partition, which is called in history 3rd June plan. Next one is Freedom of Information Ordinance introduced in Pakistan in 2002. Freedom of Information Ordinance introduced in Pakistan in 2002. Next one is Pakistan Mint issued currency notes and coins firstly. Pakistan Mint issued currency notes and coins firstly in January 1948. In January 1948, Pakistan issued currency notes and coins. The headquarter of news agency Reuters is in which country? That is in England. The headquarter of news agency Reuters is in England. Next one is the headquarter of TV news channel Al Jazeera in which city? And that is in Qatar. Okay, the headquarter of TV news channel Al Jazeera is in which country? That is in Qatar. Next was British Broadcasting Company, that is known as BBC, was founded in 1922. BBC in 1922. Next one is the founder of Jung Group. The founder of Jung Group of publication was Mir Khalilur Rahman. The founder of Jung Group of publication was Mir Khalilur Rahman. Next one is the author of book Waiting for Allah. Author of book Waiting for Allah is Christiana Lamb. Christiana Lamb. The author of the book Waiting for Allah is Christiana Lamb. Next one, the famous interviews Larry King was related to CNN. The famous interviews Larry King was related to CNN. Next one is Press and Publication Ordinance was imposed in 1963. Press and Publications Ordinance was imposed in 1963. Next one is communication without word is known as non-verbal communication. Communication without word is known as non-verbal communication. Next one is brief introduction of any photograph is called caption. Brief introduction of any photograph is called caption. Next one is OB. OB stands for outdoor broadcast. OB stands for outdoor broadcast. Next one is DSNG. DSNG stands for digital satellite news gathering. DSNG stands for digital satellite news gathering. Next one is UPI is the abbreviation of United Press of India. UPI is the abbreviation of United Press India. Next one is the news story which appears with the name of report is called byline. The news story which appears with the name of reports is called byline. Next one is the journalist who is not attached with any newspaper is called freelancer. The journalist who is not attached with any newspaper, that's called freelancer. Next one is Dr. Goebbels. Dr. Goebbels was expert in the field of propaganda. Dr. Goebbels was expert in the field of propaganda. Next one is in practical journalism, ABC stands for, in practical journalism, ABC stands for Audit Bureau of Circulation. Audit Bureau of Circulation. In journalism, practical journalism, ABC stands for Audit Bureau of Circulation. Next one is in publication process, the term dummy is called estimated planning of page. In publication process, the term dummy is called estimated planning of page. Next one is the inventor of printing press was John Gutenberg. And inventor of printing press was John Gutenberg. Next one is the term global village was coined by Marshall McLuhan. Marshall McLuhan is coined of a global village. Okay? The term global village was coined by Marshall McLuhan. Next one is the journalist and lawyers argument against press and publication ordinance in 1963 in Supreme Court of Pakistan. Answer is Supreme Court of Pakistan. The journalist and lawyers argument against press and publication ordinance in 1963 in Supreme Court of Pakistan. Next one is the 8th Amendment in the Constitution of 1973 was passed during the presidentialship of General Ziaul Haq. The 8th Amendment is passed during the presidentialship of General Ziaul Haq. Next one is the first ruler of Pakistan who initiated to journalists for financial corruption. That was Ayub Khan. The first ruler of Pakistan who initiated to journalists for financial corruption was Ayub Khan. Okay. Next one is Ayub Khan occupied on newspaper organization by Progressive Paper Limited. Ayub Khan occupied on newspaper organization by Progressive Papers Limited. Progressive Papers Limited. Next one is Raja Ram Mohan. Raja Ram Mohan Roy started 2 newspapers. Raja Ram Mohan Roy started 2 newspapers. Next one is Zamindar was launched in June 1903 by Maulvi Sirajuddin Ahmed. Maulvi Sirajuddin Ahmed. Zamindar was launched in June 1903. Zamindar is a news agency that was launched by Maulvi Sirajuddin Ahmed. Next one is Quit India Movement. Quit India Movement was launched in August 1942. Quit India Movement launched in 1942, August 1942. Next one in magazine Al Jamia was edited before partition of Abdul Ala Madudi. Magazine Al Jamia was edited before partition by Abul Ala Madudi. Next one is the editor of an Urdu daily who was completed 50 years of his editorship is Majid Nizami. Majid Nizami, the editor of Urdu Daily, who has completed 50 years of editorship, the name is Majid Nizami. Next one is the journalism writing which explain the policy of newspaper is called editorial. The journalism writing which explains the policy of the newspapers is called editorial. Next one is the editor who was arrested in Rawalpindi conspiracy case. That one is Faiz Ahmed Faiz. Faiz Ahmed Faiz is a person who is born in Sialkot and also get the Lenin Award from Russia in 1962. Let's move to next one. Next one is the type of printing litho started in 1836. The type of printing litho started in 1836. Type of printing litho started in 1836. Next one is the journalists celebrate the World Press Freedom Day every year on 3rd May. Next one is the father of printing is called to John Gutenberg. The father of printing is called John Gutenberg. Next one is the inventor of paper was Tussilon. Inventor of paper was Tussilon. Next one is the first printing press was established in subcontinent in Calcutta. The first printing press was established in subcontinent in Calcutta. That's name is Comrade newspaper in 1911 by Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar. Next one is the most modern printing process is a digital printing process. The most modern printing process is a digital printing process. Next one is ethics code of practice is the part of press ordinance, that was Press Council Ordinance 2002. The ethic code of practice is the part of press ordinance of Press Council Ordinance 2002. Next one is World Press Freedom Day declared by the United Nations General Assembly in 1993. World Press Freedom Day that was celebrated on every year 3rd May declared by the United Nations General Assembly in 1993. Next one, the communication theory cultivation was introduced by George Garbaner. George Garbaner, the communication theory that was a cultivation, is it introduced by George Garbaner. Next one is Sir Syed Ahmad Khan established Scientific Society in Aligarh at 1863. It is the scientific society that issued every year, every month, a magazine that was translated in both Urdu and English language. Next one is Maulana Ghulam Rasool Meher and Abdul Majid Salek got their own newspaper in 1922 with the name of Inqilab. Again listen, Maulana Ghulam Rasool Meher and Abdul Majid Salek get their own newspaper in 1922 with the name of Inqilab. Next one is Weekly Muhazzab. Weekly Muhazzab was launched in 1890 from Lucknow by Abdul Halim Sharar. Weekly Muhazzab was launched in 1890 from Lucknow by Abul Halim Sharar. Okay. Next one is Abul Kalam Azad launched Al Hilal in 1912. Abul Kalam Azad launched Al Hilal in 1912. Next one is UNESCO. UNESCO finalized the draft of New World Information Order in 1978. New World Information Order in 1978. Next one, India waged the first war against Pakistan on Kashmir issue in 1948. India waged the first war against Pakistan on Kashmir issue in 1948. Next one, the word terrorism has come into English language from the language of French. That word terrorism has come into English language from the language of French. Next one is Tashkent Declaration. Tashkent Declaration was signed in January 1966. Tashkent Declaration was signed in January 1966. Next one is the newspaper which firstly hired the service of router news agency in 1860 in subcontinent, that in Bombay Times. Again listen, the newspaper which firstly hired the service of Reuters news agency in 1860 in subcontinent, that was Bombay Times. I hope you understand. Let's move to next. The next one is the first news agency established in subcontinent, that was Association Press of India. The first news agency that was established in subcontinent, that is Associated Press of India. Next one is the founder editor of literary magazine Funoon was Ahmad Nadeem Qasmi. The founder editor of literary magazine Funoon was by Ahmad Nadeem Qasmi. Next one is the Public Relation Department of Pakistan Armed Forces is called ISPR. The Public Relation Department of Pakistan Armed Forces is called ISPR. The next one, the famous radio program Talqeen Shah brought fame to Ashfaq Ahmed. The famous radio program Talqeen Shah brought fame to Ashfaq Ahmed. Okay, let's move to next one. The next one is Quaid-e-Azam delivered his first address to Constituent Assembly on 11th August 1947. On 11th August 1947, Quaid-e-Azam delivered his first address to Constituent Assembly on 11th August 1947. Next one is basic democratic system was introduced in the Constitution of Pakistan in year 1962. The basic democratic system was introduced in the Constitution of Pakistan in year of 1962. Next one is first legal framework order was implemented by General Yahya Khan. First legal framework order was implemented by General Yahya Khan. Next one, the Soviet Union invaded the forces in Afghanistan in December 1979. The Soviet Union invaded the forces in Afghanistan in December 1979. Okay, let's move to the next one. The next one is freedom of expression is guaranteed in which article number of Constitution of Pakistan? The freedom of expression is guaranteed in which article number of Constitution of Pakistan? That was in Article 19. Okay, Article 19. Next one, during the recent Arab Spring, which made become very effective, that is social media. During the recent Arab Spring, which made became very effective, that what is social media. Next one is Radio Pakistan was converted into Pakistan Broadcasting Corporation in 1972. Radio Pakistan was converted into Pakistan Broadcasting Corporation in 1972. I hope you understand. Stay blessed, stay inspired. God bless you. Bye. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.